Oh, I see the flaw with the C-stick. Skaz points it out. You have to let it reset back to neutral to get another one.
Oh,
which is
so if I'm doing it too fast like that, then it's...
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not good.
It works for smashes simply because the longer delay between the smashes, you're typically doing that and you're not doing a lot of this.
Yeah, exactly.
To get multiple smashes out. With the multiple tilt up
you
attacks,
want
you want those multiple tilt attacks.
Okay, so what we should probably try then is... what you should probably do if you find... Were you going with lowercase? You were going with lowercase.
Yeah, the lowercase.
Yeah. So what we should do is, you might want to tap jump off if you don't find yourself not really using it a lot. That way you'll be able to get your up tilts easier.
Yeah, I'm going to turn that off.
Go to test.
I'm going to turn that off too.
Okay, yeah, sure. Just so, yeah. So then...
Yeah.
See, like, when they put out the 3DS version...
Because even if after a grab, like, I can then just hold up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could do that a lot easier.
Okay, so for Mario, we'll roll with that.
Pause.
Yeah. Safe.
There you go.
And see, like, when I first got the 3DS version of it, like, I saw that, and I was like, I should maybe turn off up tilts, because it's like, it's hard sometimes not to jump, not to up smash, but just to get an up tilt.
Yeah.
Because there's so much that comes with that one input.
One input.
Yeah.
Well, like you say, between jumping or doing a smash or...
Actually, I'm totally going to wipe off my fan. You can totally jump into a mode here if you want, and I'll wipe the fan off.
A little bit of practice here.
Yeah, get a little bit of practicing. Actually,
especially with
just put a computer on or something. You can maybe practice doing some throws. I'm going to wipe my fan off.
Just put 9, I guess. Level 9 computers.
They're watching some kind of movie out there.
Sounds like it.
Sounds impressive.
Sounds movie noises.
Yeah, sounds movie noises, exactly. Alright, I'm gonna wipe the fan off and hopefully not fall off. So if I fall on you, you'll know what happened.
Duck Hunt Dog is a character I just put it on random. Of course, it shows a character. I'm like, I have no idea what this character does.
Oh, Duck. Yeah, we haven't fought a Duck Hunt. Oh, wow. That's something to know about.
I think we fought one, but it wasn't really...
Wasn't particularly good.
Wasn't really a thing
sorry,
that happened a lot.
dust is potentially falling around.
I'm not noticing.
Okay. We'll get the fan on here, and that'll help. I'll maybe open the window, too.
Get some airflow.
Yeah, get some airflow. And here I am, streaming myself cleaning my fan. If I had a webcam, I'd maybe get some viewers.
I feel like this is the hypest ever. The hypest
I came
stream.
for the Smash Brothers, but I stay for the fan.
Fan stream.
Yeah. Okay, I think that's pretty good. I think I got all the blades. So yeah, I haven't used my fan yet this year. It's actually just like, this is one of the first days it's been actually legitimately hot out.
Yeah, it's been warm.
I'm gonna go a little bit here. But yeah,
oh, how dare you, Dunk Hunt Dog. Dunk Hunt?
Dunk. That'd be a good username.
Dunk Hunt.
Yeah. Coincidentally, there's somebody that goes to the tournament who uses the tag Dunk.
Dunk?
Yeah, they play Mario.
Oh, he's dunking people.
Yeah, exactly. That said, they are actually really good. They're definitely one of the people to watch.
Right.
They place well. That said, I feel like you do generally better with your Meteor Smash than what they do. So you're getting the real dunks.
The slam dunks.
Yeah. Also, they play the American Mario colors.
Oh, okay.
So,
I think you mentioned that.
Yeah. Okay, let's see if I got this. Let's move my arm so I don't trim it. Oof. Okay, it's still a little dusty. But
oh, that feels nice though.
Yeah,
actual airflow.
Yeah.
Feel it.
There we go. Yeah. That's kind of one of the problems with having people, like, why I don't typically have a lot of people over, is my room is basically an oven. I basically live in an oven.
My room's kind of similar. It's being on upstairs. It's...
yeah, this is 1v1 CPU at the moment, just because I had to clean my fan. and turn on the fan because it's super hot in here. Actually, I can totally close this. Sorry.
It's all good.
There we go.
Be gone with you, duck hunt dog.
Yeah,
I've
suppose
had
I
it
turn
with
this up a
shenanigans. I forgot all about these fancy new moves.
Yeah. The thing with Duck Hunt, basically, I'll give you like the rundown of him. He is like a really range-heavy character. Like he's really based around hitting people at a distance. He has a little oil can thing, which is pretty good. You can reflect it back. With Mario, you'll probably be in good shape to do that. Also, something to mention is...
I grabbed there. Correct me if I'm wrong, but in most other games, you could still grab if you were turned the other way.
Yeah, for the most, sometimes. With Mario, I know it's always been finicky with Mario, though. It's finicky with Peach, too, in this. If Peach does her up B, it goes the wrong way.
It's just racist towards Mushroom Kingdom characters.
Maybe.
It's clear.
You're like, it's clear as day.
Yeah.
Obviously.
You wouldn't know.
Oh, I see.
Being from On-It.
Being from On-It.
Proud
one of those
On-It
dwellers.
We can assume
eating their hamburgers or garbage cans.
Hey, don't judge. We all have different cultures. That's just what they do. I can't judge.
One of the things I wanted to talk about too is when you're doing grab, this is a good thing to do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's never really,
particularly actually if you're near the edge, because people don't see it coming sometimes. Because what happens is if you're right here, oh okay, you grab me, you do it. What happens is you do it and you just let them go. It puts them right there. They're expecting to be way up there, right?
Right.
So
it drops them down.
Yeah.
I always just have the tendency to grab and then instantly hit a direction.
I know, I do too.
Because there's always like, you want to get the throw out before they break out of it.
Well, the trick is...
And even his, it's kind of slow.
Yeah. Yeah, Mario's actually isn't that quick. Ness's is like lightning.
Oh, it only does 1% damage, but you can kind of spam it.
Yeah.
Mine does 2%, I think.
But the trick is like, if you're at like... I don't know, I'd say maybe... These guys could probably give me a heads up, a good percent to start, like, headbanging at. I'd say maybe, like, 60%, like, at that spot where it's not enough that a throw would kill, but it's enough that, that you basically get some time, because the higher percent they're at, the more you get to do right.
Oh, you know what? I'm also probably not going to jump off people's heads randomly from, up jumping.
Oh, yeah, true.
Because... You have to press the jump as you're at their head to do the head jump.
Yeah. Yep. Right. Yeah. That's actually quite a...
What if there's a strategy? I'll just jump on their head continuously so you can beat the hell out of them.
There's more truth to that than you'd imagine. There's some combos. They're
even just stuff like that though. Like.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Actually, a very common thing to do that started in Brawl was to do head jumps off the side, right?
Oh yeah.
It cuts them down, right?
I'm trying to get one.
Shit, there we go. Yeah. With Mario, you're gonna have to be very careful with that angle right there when you're coming up, because he doesn't change direction very easy.
That's what I mean, like...
Pardon me.
Like, he does grab... You can grab from the opposite side, but it's just...
It's very finicky.
Yeah.
I know from playing Peach, it's extremely finicky. Yeah.
Oh, that's a taunt.
There you go.
No!
Of course, yeah. Yeah, at that percent.
Oh, yeah, I was looking at my percent. I was like, what? You're only at 6.
Yeah. I think that cuts off at about 40%.
Yeah, because then you're up too high.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
If Team Attack was on, we could be doing this. That'd be
Eat them all! Yeah, it's only like, what, 6% though?
Yeah.
It's not really significant enough to...
The trick is, though, is land 2 of them. Now it's 12%.
True.
Land 3 of them.
Yeah.
It adds up, right? It's significant when a few of them hit. And the trick is a lot of times, when you're throwing a bunch out, if I'm, like, at this range, if you're back there throwing a bunch, like, and I'm trying to get through, I might eat a couple, and then I've taken 12%. So,
yeah.
You know, it's still not bad.
Dodging tech.
With Ness, obviously, you don't land a bunch of PK Thunders in a row unless you're, like, chasing them in the air. But, ooh. 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 Yeah. I think as far as, like, the up B, though, I'd be very careful.
I'm just even curious, like, if it's potential to knock people off. Is
it
worth it?
Here's
not really. Like,
yeah,
any other attack, I feel like it would have
Try and just do an up tilt. Yeah. Yeah, don't. Yeah. I think I just saved up B for recovery. Yeah. I do think it's better in this game, like than it's
for
ever
sure.
been.
Yeah.
But it's very situational. You'd have to be in like a situation where it really would like pay off.
Well, it has a bit more oomph, and even like you say from the sides, like it can kind of push people away from the side like that, and kind of gets them away from you.
Yeah, definitely. There is utility to it. It's just that I wouldn't be throwing it out too often because you're gonna see people dodge through it a lot, right?
No, yeah.
You will probably catch the stray person though on occasion with it, maybe just because everybody's gonna be.
Well, it's just stuff like that. Like if I can.
That was actually really good because you did the upkick into it.
Well, yeah, and then they're kind of. I can tell where they're moving. They're already kind of going away, and I can kind of line it right up.
Yeah.
More so than if you were just trying to do the up throw to the up
Actually,
B.
you might simply be able to do upkick into up B. Just do an up throw and.
Too much damage for me to really be able to.
Yeah, I think at that it'll be percentage specific. I think to do something like that. Doesn't help that this is crazy air mobility.
Baff.
There you go. Cause see that up air.
The up B,
right?
the up air's definitely been improved. Like it was always good for damage before, but it didn't really.
Yeah. It didn't
knock
have the KO.
back.
Yeah, it didn't have that KO potential. Yeah, actually, here you do. Give it a shot here. Actually, we'll do it right here, just because it'll land on the platform. Oh, okay. You need your up tilts first.
Oh right.
Yeah, I might be at a high enough. Oh. Might be at a high enough percent that it's not happening.
Oh, I was throwing up anyways by accident before.
Yeah.
Because if I throw you down and I kind of.
Yeah. I'm at just a range for it percent-wise. There you go.
You can kind of...
You can chase it.
A little bit.
Yeah, you can chase it a little bit. It doesn't hurt, because like each up tilt's pretty decent damage if you want to just do one. Yeah.
5%.
It's 5%. You can land a couple of them pretty easy, and it's a good follow-up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like,
it's easy to land as you're just doing stuff.
Yeah.
I thought I had a jump.
Oh, yeah. That happens.
Curious about. Let me see. I don't want to throw you off and kill you, but
throw me that way. Oh, that works. Oh, yeah.
That's quite a good distance on it. Like obviously Ness has good recovery anyways, but
I think the only thing that saved me there was the fact that
platform.
I think I don't think it was the platform. What happened was you shot me kind of upwards, and it put me in the top corner.
Okay, so I should be actually kind of trying to like
even putting
spray downwards.
Yeah, that might be the best option. Because most characters can't recover from a downwards angle as easily. That worked well. Oh, that was perfect. Yeah.
Wasn't intended, but yeah.
No.
So long as it knocks them away in the right time, especially for Ness, as he's doing PK Thunder, then it still changes his direction. Yeah.
Alright, let's like go into like classic mode or something and just get some training in there. Just because it'll give you a chance to practice your custom moves.
The custom's right, because I like that high power flood. It's so much more significant, and it makes the flood actually
feel
useful.
Yeah. Also, like, another thing to keep in mind is, like, when you're... A good time, like, to charge flood would be, like, right after KOing someone.
Yeah.
Because if I'm, like, on the other side fighting someone, you just KO'd someone, just immediately go into flood charge. Because you're going to get ready for when that person comes back down. You're not... Charging it when they're right there might not be as easy.
Well, it's not quite the same as, like, DK's punch. I feel like it's not as easy to charge it, cancel it, and just move it into other things and kind of combo through as they're...
Yeah. Nothing.
What is it, like, typically, like, rare things, or...?
Trophies? I just have a few I need.
Oh. Well, don't you have all kinds of monies?
I have all kinds of monies, it's just not giving me the option for trophies that I need.
Oh, okay, so it's...
We'll go custom.
The old RNG.
Yeah, the RNG. Exactly.
It doesn't like you.
Taking my name.
It gave it to me automatically.
Okay.
It wasn't my choice.
I have yours. There we go. Flip through.
Bam.
There we go. Okay. Who should I do this with? There's a few characters I haven't beat this game with, so.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'll practice someone else because honestly, I'm pretty. In
It's not gonna show you because it's gonna show the 2-player.
Yeah. Have I done with Duck Hunt yet? Duck Hunt might be interesting. Let me check just real quick.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I've finished it with Duck Hunt because I think that would be. You'd be able to see what he can do. So yeah, okay. That's a good pick.
Hunting ducks.
Hunting ducks.
Since
Hunting dunks.
'88. Whenever that game came out.
Yeah.
Something like that. I know the combo pack for Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt was the thing we had.
Yeah, that was what we had too.
So it's, I don't know, 89 maybe?
Not 89, but
probably
I think probably 87 or 88.
Could have been.
I'm very curious about that. Oh, customs.
Oh,
right.
I was just gonna say.
Yeah, so select Mario.
There
we go. Okay. We'll do this up.
Thor it.
And we'll just go to 8, just because it's a comfortable difficulty. It's hard enough that the computers will put up.
I couldn't even kill Duck Hunt Dog at 9 apparently.
9 is a little bit tough.
It's definitely tougher than the other 9s
Yeah.
in the other games.
The computer has like issues at times with certain things. Like with NES, I can do a PK Thunder rocket thing full screen, and the computer will never block it because the computer only reacts to certain things in certain spots. Actually, there's a video online now. The fan stopped. I turned off the light.
I was just thinking, I was like, I don't feel that air anymore.
I'll fix it. I was about to say.
We're worried to the light, and it's like, no. Oh, you'll need to have the switch.
Oh yeah, there we go. And it's good.
Wow.
Okay, there we go. At least the window's open, so that's something.
Yeah, I didn't really notice just because even that was open, so
yeah,
something.
Helpful. So that's what Duck Hunt looks like. The duck usually doesn't wear overalls.
I was just gonna say, what the hell's going on there?
Luigi.
Oh,
yeah.
I was almost thinking that it was like a costume for the duck.
No.
I don't know. Like, because I didn't see Luigi there at all.
Oh my god, that's great.
It's like, wow, Duck Hunt Dog gets a pair of legs.
Oh,
okay.
Duck Hunt, 1985.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I knew it was close to when I was born.
The combo pack might have been later.
The combo pack might have been a little bit later, yeah.
Go figure.
Just reading the chat here. Just catching
Master
up.
Fortress.
Yeah, this guy's saying 7.9 is a good difficulty, but I like getting a practice against Master Fortress, just in case it pops up. So.
Right.
And what I was gonna say was there's a video online now. It's Luigi beats every character at 9.9 difficulty without doing anything by doing nothing. So just like the Mario Party videos.
Oh my god. Well, how does that work though for a game like this?
It's crazy. Usually it's the computer doing really stupid things, like walking themselves off the side or getting caught under platforms. Or
at 9-point difficulty.
They still do dorky things.
Sure.
Yeah. All right.
Level dependent.
Let's get in here. Go.
Alright.
Duck Hunt's not going to be great in this situation. He definitely excels at flat stages.
Yeah, probably more so than Ness would.
Yeah. And so the thing is that I don't feel like Ness even like excels that much at a stage like this. But
no, not
because he needs just the right amount of openness.
Yeah.
And this is just closed enough that
Well, and your PK Thunder would get
you
hit by things, and you're not going to be able to
control
blast through people.
Yeah. But Duck Hunt's a very it's a good example of a character that I think has a lot of potential that hasn't necessarily been entirely explored.
Right, yeah.
When you fight a good Duck Hunt, it's really apparent, just because... Oh, nice one. Yeah. That was a perfect use of that.
Steal some other money.
Also, I suppose items are on, but you know, that can't really be helped.
That's fine.
Yes.
It's the way single player is.
There we go. What?
Big shit-eating grin.
Yes.
You got a pretty sweet hat.
Yeah. Skaz points out the Duck Hunt smashes aren't great, but his tilts are really good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's very good at like air chasing people and knocking people off his side.
Tilter.
We'll try.
He's not very good at pinball then.
No, not great at pinball. Well, who has good synergy with us? Probably
Link's good.
Yeah.
Most anybody.
Luigi actually was
Luigi
on the same
fits.
game. We'll go with Luigi.
Be the Mario combo pack.
Yeah, we got the Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt combo synergy.
Peach being the traitor's bitch she is. She's like, I'm teaming up with Shulk now. You're old school Mario. And he's like, aw, well, screw you. I've had it with your crap. Luigi's like, yeah, I'm with you, brother. Beat the hell out of her.
Oh, God.
But first, make sure that... Oh, he almost I almost suicided.
He's just hanging on.
He didn't like me talking about Peach that way.
Yeah. Well, Shulk is a gentleman, from what I hear.
Oh, that does stuff.
Just relax.
Oh, it's the wind stick. Oh, we won.
Yeah.
Woo!
Oh my God.
I don't know if I wind sticked anybody, but I had it.
I got a Pokeball with Snorlax and I just grabbed Shulk, throw him straight up into Snorlax.
Well, yeah. What can I say? I have a good imagination.
It's a deep imagination with many.
Mario's a troubled soul, you know. He's been through a lot with Peach, and for Peach to just up and leave like that, what the hell?
You gotta have that backstory to make you win the tournament.
Yeah.
You're like, oh yeah.
Fuel his righteous rage, and he's just like, I can't stand it anymore. Oh, I got the overpowered curry.
Oh, I hate curry.
That's why I picked it up, so that they couldn't.
Yeah, oh, definitely. That's how I roll curry. It's like, I can't let anyone else have this. I hate it so much.
Take that account. It doesn't seem to last quite as long, though.
No, I think they did tone it down in this game.
Probably maybe like half as long, but his gun is still...
Yep. Oh, it's still good.
I don't know if good for the word I was going to use, but...
Oh, okay. I think it's solid.
I think it's annoying. It doesn't feel as easy to just gun someone off the screen as it used to be.
Yeah, I can see that.
You know, like the delay on the gunfire seemed like it's staggered a bit more, so that
it's a little bit more. So if they're at a certain percent, it's loose enough that they probably won't go off.
Right, they can kind of escape it easier than what was. Oh, he almost made it.
And that right there is why I'll never get first in a tournament. There's no items. Yeah. I need to huck things over my shoulder at people recovering.
Take that.
That was the thing I always did in Melee.
That's the thing.
Yeah. Beam sword over the shoulder.
Oh yeah, the beam sword was so
particularly good for that. Yeah. Dude, we'll try.
Well, it extended out so wide.
Yeah, exactly.
I thought that said Sonic Man. I don't know why.
Robin and Sonic Man.
Yeah, cool. Oh. You know, Captain Falcon should have been a character in one of the Mario Kart games. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Actually, especially in 8, because there's 2 F-Zero tracks.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really.
That would have been perfect.
In fact, you can use the Blue Falcon as a Mario Kart. I know, right?
And no one thought, dude, Captain Falcon would probably make a good addition here in our racing game. Considering what was the last good F-Zero game?
Yeah.
F-Zero for the Super Nintendo?
GX was really good.
I never played GX.
Oh, okay.
Which one was it?
It was on GameCube.
Okay. I thought it was GX being very difficult.
It's super, super difficult, but...
Also, for teams, if I have the parts, it counts for you too. Because I had the other 2 parts, and you got the last one.
Oh, neat.
Nice little tidbit.
Yeah. Good to know. I didn't know that.
I remember, what was it? Because there was an F-Zero for maybe it was N64.
Yeah, there was.
That one was terrible, I think. It was hard as frig.
Way
too difficult.
Honestly, GX was extremely hard. It's potentially one of the hardest games I've ever played.
That might be the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
I know there was one F-Zero game that I was really extremely looking forward to, because the last one that they had was the Super Nintendo one. It was like, oh, new F-Zero game, that will be cool.
Yeah.
Oh, it's really difficult and it's not forgiving, and I'm like, 14 or probably younger. I don't know.
It was probably the 64 one then. I'm trying to remember.
I'm trying to remember if there is a 64 one.
Oh, there is. There is. Yeah. I want to say it's AX, but I think I'm wrong about that.
I would have thought they would have just went with the 64.
Oh yeah, maybe it's just F-Zero 64. That makes a lot of sense.
Right?
Yeah. Because I think AX was the arcade version of GX. And,
okay.
GX is like, honestly, I don't even feel like the 64 version was bad, but both it and the we both went for the bomb. Both it and the GameCube one are extremely, extremely hard games.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I mean, I guess maybe just in general, I never really.
Yeah. If you're not like super into F-Zero, they're not for.
That's what I mean. Even the Super Nintendo one, I was like, well, I even remember having a lot of troubles with it as a kid. It was not an easy game, so to say. Like
for
certain maps or certain tracks were certainly more tricky than others.
Yeah.
I was always bad at the ones that involved the jump. Because I'd hit the jump, and you
hit
fly
the
off the side, and it's not like
side.
no Lakitu comes and picks you up or anything. It's just like boof, no, you're dead. Tough luck, restart the race.
Okay, it was F-Zero X for the 64. And then
okay.
GX was the GameCube one.
Okay, so there was one for the 64 though, so maybe that's the one that I'm thinking of.
You're probably thinking that if you were
I was younger.
If you were 14 when you were playing it, that would be.
It was probably even younger than that.
Yeah. Then it was the 64 one, because GX would have been closer when we were like in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it was like GameCube, but it was like late in its lifespan.
Late GameCube.
Oddly enough, was it Key Sean?
Yeah.
He's a huge F-Zero fan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he loves F-Zero.
Well, I always liked the aesthetic of it, and it always interested me. I was just never really good at it.
Yeah.
Or racing games in general never really appealed to me. And
Yeah. See, that's kind of where I was at, because of course, it's racing games, so who am I gonna play with most of the time, right?
Well, yeah.
There was racing games that had their moment, like Diddy Kong Racing kind of.
Diddy Kong Racing was a good solo game because it had the balloons you could collect. It kind of had that extra
offline stuff.
solo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The local, the adventure mode. There we go.
Yeah, the local. Now I'm doing it. The solo content.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
That was more. Yeah, for local content before
there was online.
Before online.
Oh god. This is what happens when you stream and play games. At the same time, your brain just goes out the window. So things like that. It's a legitimate struggle.
It's like I can't word.
I can't word. Help.
Oh, random explosion thing.
That happens.
It's one of those party balls thing that
gotcha.
blew up. Whatever, beam so hard.
Oh, this last hit.
Fireball!
Man, this guy's being unwieldy. Good teamwork at the end. We were combining it as some kind of robot.
Form Ultra Duck.
Ultra Duck.
Mario Hunt.
Mario Hunt. Ultra Duck Mario Hunt. I love it.
Who needs Geno in Smash when you got Duck Hunt?
Maybe, I guess.
I know a lot of people were disappointed because a lot of people wanted Geno, but it's like, you're not going to get it. It's owned by Square. And they should, I don't know why Square isn't just like, dude, we'll sell you the license, whatever, who cares?
Yeah. It's in a very gray area. I know why Nintendo doesn't do much with it.
They don't give a shit.
Yeah, for one, Nintendo's not super crazy with doing excess work that they don't have to.
No.
It's
They'll just
like,
make some new character.
when it comes to licensing.
Sure.
Like, they do definitely, you know, put, like, the extra mile into their games. It's
No,
just-
absolutely, but they're not gonna
Yeah.
do extra stuff.
Yeah. Thank you. You
So
say
something. Your Duck Hunt's eyes are like, oh god, what's going on? What's going on with that master guy?
Alright. I'm just gonna kick a can up into its face. Sounds like a plan.
Probably a good method.
Wow, I get a lot of cans very quickly.
Pop your hat.
There you go.
Oh.
Yeah, there was one on the ground.
I didn't realize they blew up into crosses.
Ooh, shit.
I would have figured that would have been higher.
Kinda
Just
ate
where
that.
his
Yeah.
hands were.
Okay,
This is where
you can
used the
shield it.
platform.
Ooh, there we go. Ooh, I got hit. Good dodge.
Die.
Oh, this guy's taking some hits. Oh, jeez.
Oh, right, the grab.
I missed that. There we go.
Bam. And then it's the wolf thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess it's a wolf. I don't know.
I have no idea. To me, what it reminds me of is the Chimera thing from Other 3.
I never played.
Oh,
but yeah, okay.
You
I remember
know
it on
from
the
Raw.
map. Yeah, on the map,
yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Actually, it reminds me a little bit of Diamond Dog now that I think about it. The one from, like, the end of Earth.
Oh, yeah, the
Yeah.
boss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Got
the
that
shape of it.
stance.
Yeah. Okay, swords time.
I feel like this boss fight would be better if like it had random phases, like if it wasn't always a sword thing. If it, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
maybe they kind of tried to change them up a little.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you might have this one. You might have something totally different.
Oh, whoa, shit! I got the back end of that. Ooh, jeez, I probably shouldn't have been trying to challenge that. Okay,
I'm
I
dead.
guess I'll see what I can do. Do some work.
Go, doggy. You got it.
Ah. Come on, go away, swords. Oh wow, they really all went for me. God, this is going really bad.
That's all.
I think it has a little bit more health to accommodate multiple people playing. Ooh.
Could be.
Ooh, okay. Ooh. Come on, go away. Oh. Frisbee.
Frisbee. Yes.
I was getting desperate. I was like, oh, what do I got? What do I got?
I only just noticed there's a time.
Oh, there is. I never noticed that either.
I forgot about this part too.
Oh! Tilt. There was so much push, I couldn't come back from it. I guess I had a lot of damage, so whatever. No big deal. This just
money.
Yeah, this just means we don't have to fight Master Fortress now, so that's the thing. Master Fortress is kind of a pain in the butt anyway, so...
I don't remember us ever having do anything like that before. It was always just this.
Yeah, it was... Yeah.
I don't know. We never did it before.
We might have, like, dropped down at some point during the fight. Actually, I think we did end up losing to this last time, too.
I don't know. I can't remember now.
Yeah, I don't specifically remember either. Oh, jeez, I gotta refill my water soon. Whew. It is.
This will be.
It is.
Oh, jeez.
Whoa. It is definitely summer.
It has reached that point in time. Oh.
Oh, Duck Hunt. I can avoid it via height.
You can just fly.
Fly away.
doing stuff. Look out.
Apparently the chat's talking about Bomberman games, and I would like a new Bomberman game.
I love a new Bomberman game.
Yeah, I know Konami owns it now, so the odds of that happening are zilch.
You'll see some shitty mobile Bomberman game.
There was actually. That's exactly.
That would be
what
a good idea, though. I can't really fault that. Like, a
Yeah.
mobile Bomberman would be great, like, just to play on the bus and, like,
Yeah.
pick up and play. Like, nah, that's a good idea.
Yeah. No. And in fact, I think that was the only Bomberman game that has been put out since Hudson Soft got bought out.
No, yeah, like...
Was mobile Bomberman. I have no idea.
Oh, there's a literal thing. I was just making shit up.
Oh, no,
I didn't know.
It did come out.
I was referencing a thing.
Yeah. It was literally the only thing Konami did with the license.
It's terrible.
Yeah, it's a shame.
I'm not supposed to be able to, like, guess stuff like that. I loved the Bomberman games on 64. They
Yeah, I
were
know.
great.
We played 64 so much.
They were... Oh. Like, not even just, like, the battle mode itself. The battle mode itself was great.
The adventure mode was amazing.
The adventure mode, though, it was like, oh, this is a legit, like, single-player kind of full-fledged thing that's, like, hidden goals and the hidden cards and the amount of hidden Easter eggs and, like, nuanced shit that was, like... I'm sure there's still shit in there that I don't know about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, there's so many kind of
There's
hidden
so much
tricks
stuff.
and hidden little... I don't know if I'm using the term Easter egg correctly there, but it's like, it was stuff that was kind of there that you wouldn't know about.
Yeah.
Unless
like,
you read up. Or
its adventure mode was by far the best Bomberman adventure mode of any game, I think. Like, they actually tried telling a story, and the story wasn't bad. It actually had...
It was kind of cheesy, but hey, you know. It was, or cliche, I mean. It was, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, your typical dude tries to help you. Dude turns out to be a traitor. You destroy traitor. Traitor was just trying to do the right thing. You beat the actual real bad guy, and happily ever after until the next game.
But the thing is, if you just play through the game at like a minimal level, you don't get all that. So like collecting all the gold cards had the payout of like this like amazing. Wow, that was actually kind of cool looking. Yeah, it looked like you totally just like chests like bounce up into the ceiling.
Mario's pecs just flex it into oblivion. Oh, you kept your hat. You kept your sweet hat.
Get my sweet hat. Well, that was something.
But yeah, even the fact in Bomberman where you had create a character and you could like customize it with the armor piece that you found in the main game.
In fact, like the final set of armor pieces to unlock, I believe you had to beat the game in under an hour with all gold cards.
Yeah, it was ridiculous
like, really
goals, and it's like, oh, I don't think I'm ever gonna do this.
I'll probably never do it, but it's one of those things. I respect the fact that it was there.
That it's there
like,
for the people that are willing to do that or want to do that.
Yeah.
The completionists.
Yeah, but like even just getting all I think there was 120 gold cards.
I think it's 120. Yeah.
And it was super
satisfying.
Easy.
It wasn't easy.
It wasn't easy either.
Some you could argue were really
some
not
were a little
fair, or it was like you really had to abuse the bomb jump system, almost to a point of like glitching it or breaking it and not using it in the way that they maybe meant to. But
sometimes it was like, am I even doing this correct?
Exactly.
Like, you're getting. Like, it's working, but you're like, it almost
don't
doesn't
feel like
right.
I'm supposed to be doing it this way.
but like that all said, like the game just had such flexibility. Like I was thinking a while back here, like what 64 games I'd like to go back to and stream.
Yeah.
And it was one that was like, you know what? When I think about like games like Super Mario 64 and like Banjo-Kazooie and like other games like that, like Bomberman 64 was right there. Like it was right in the same league as them. It's so underrated by comparison.
Well, I think it's because it's just
most people played it for its multiplayer.
Bomberman carries. It was it's a multiplayer game.
Yeah.
Bomberman was never a single player game. It was like, oh yeah, the new Bomberman, time to get that solo play on.
Yeah.
Like, not many.
Like nobody thought about. I mean, I suppose we can keep hitting these, I guess, for some reason.
Damn credits, you people make this game more. But yeah, because it was a collectathon in its own right. It still had like the hiddenness.
You know what's interesting too about it though is it's like a collectathon, but it doesn't overdo it either. You know what I mean?
True.
Like it's just 120 gold cards. That's the thing. You have the stages. You can beat the stages. You don't have to collect anything to progress the game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's interesting.
Yeah, you don't have to go for the
Yeah.
gold cards. You can play just the solid experience of, okay, I think it's 4 worlds, and then you fight in the fifth boss world or whatever.
The garden thing that's up in the sky.
Or, well, no, I didn't mean the hidden area, but just the final boss castle or zone or whatever it was.
Gotcha.
I think it was like a city or something.
Also, I like that.
It was like a metro. Oh,
his taunts are pretty good. I like the direction they went with the duck in particular.
Yeah, it's good aesthetic for the character, right?
Yeah,
It makes it feel like a character of its on its own.
Yeah.
It's not just, oh, hey, it's that thing from Duck Hunt.
Yeah. The duck's angry. Oh my goodness. But no, Bomberman 64 is so good.
It's a really good game.
I think if I'm gonna go back and stream any 64 games, it's gonna be Bomberman 64 and Blast Corps.
Oh, Blast Corps is really good.
Yeah.
Blast Corps is really good. And a lot of people don't even know about the game.
Yeah.
It was one of those games where I was watching some video, and a lot of people in that person's chat was like, "What game is this? What is this? Blast Corps? I've never even heard of that. Who's it by?" And it's like it's done by Rare.
It's
like,
Rare's
one of those
first
big companies. It's not like it was done by a
It was Rare's first 64 game, and interestingly enough, it was like, I don't know if it was one of the first 4 games that was out for the 64.
It was really early.
It was really early, because I remember going into Zeller's and getting the 64, and there was Mario 64, there was Pilot Wings 64, there was one other, I think it was Wave Race 64.
Yep, Wave Race was another one.
And then there was Blast Corps, and I was like, what's that game? Because it had robots and stuff in the front, and like a dump truck, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm all about that.
Shit, yeah.
I mean, I didn't buy it at the time, but it was one of those things that, like,
it caught your interest.
Yeah, and eventually rented it, and it was like, wow, this game is really good.
That was just the thing about games back then. Even in the Super Nintendo era, had a few things like that where, and I feel like a bit of that has been lost. Maybe not necessarily because of digital copy, like digital downloads. It's not an entirely exclusive problem because of digital, in the fact that you don't have a physical box to look at. Yeah. But box art is a big thing that's been declining. Like, just in general, like, you look at some...
Oh yeah, because I mean, like, most of the companies now don't even do booklets.
Why? Well, it's... I mean, I understand the booklet thing. It's an expense.
It's an expense, and most of the stuff they can just do a digital thing in the game. And then
just digital thing, go to a menu, instructions, and boom, it's all the same.
But I know what you mean, because there's a certain...
It's that... I don't know.
It's a satisfaction of, like, having the game, having the box, having the booklet, and having it all in one piece. That's how I feel about PlayStation 1 games in particular, because the booklet's so neatly placed in the cover.
It's so compact, it's so crisp, and it's a nice little
package,
little package, exactly.
It's so satisfying to have a complete PlayStation 1 game. Might I add, was Skaz in the chat mentioned Bomberman 64 The Second Attack, which was also an extremely good game, which follows 64's storyline. Yeah, we played it. It was the one with Pommy.
Oh, right, the second one.
Yeah, the second one.
It was... I play through all of it?
Yeah, we played through all of it. We did co-op in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if I actually beat the game, though, because I know there was a point when I rented it a lot back home, and I remember playing it, and I remember there was an ice world or whatever that really stuck me on some spots, because it was just like ice physics in general.
Yeah, and in Bomberman,
they're just dicks.
He's always really slippery on ice.
Slidey anyways, kind of, and
yeah.
Bomberman's little ball legs that would you couldn't really accurately tell, like, am I up to the edge, or oh no, I went over, shit.
In Bomberman 64 Second Attack, what I noticed about that game that's quite different from the approach in the first game is there's a lot of holes and, like, areas without edges.
Yeah.
It was much easier to fall off in that one. I still think it was an excellent game, though, too.
Oh, yeah.
Also, might I add, I have a totally mint copy of it. Box, booklet, game, brand new. Was it? Excellent game, though.
I still think we have a lot of our boxes that we bought and just shoved away in the attic somewhere.
Mine are up in the closet.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, that...
if I was
that
doing
I didn't like about Bomberman Second Attack, and this is a very minute thing, is I actually preferred the way they handled multiplayer in 64, because the explosions were round, whereas...
What they do in...
the Second Attack, they made them cross-shaped explosions again. So...
I kind of remember that, but it's just vague.
I think how they handled it in Second Attack was if you did the charge bomb, it did a circular explosion.
Oh, okay.
But if you did just a regular
sounds
bomb,
about right. Because I was thinking, I was like, I feel like like I still remember spherical explosions
They were
in
still-
single player.
They were
but
still in it, but
you had to charge it first.
I think you either had to charge it or it was a power up. I don't remember which it was. So
I see.
yeah. Okay, we might as well refill up on water because I think we're both low.
Yeah.
And it would probably be a good time to break while we're hopping online here for the next session. So we'll be right back.